Syndea version 3.3 includes a new interface to Artifactory, a digital artifact repository from JFrog. In this video, we will demonstrate how to create reference connections to Artifactory elements from MagicDraw and other engineering software tools. Artifactory is widely used to manage binary code packages, for example, downloadable software tools being made available to an organization's users. However, it can be used for a broad range of digital files that the organization manages, for example, PDF documents. If I open Artifactory in my web browser using my account credentials, we can see the Artifactory schema. My account gives me access to a number of different repositories, which can be in different formats. Each repository can contain a folder tree structure, the folders containing the artifacts. For this demonstration, I have created a repository, Automotive Engineering, which holds, let us imagine, the software tools the project team has available, although I have actually used PDF files as proxies. In my MagicDraw system architecture model, I have modeled the project software environment, shown in this package diagram. My objective is to create reference connections from the SysML blocks to the corresponding software packages in Artifactory. I launch Syndea, pick a project to store my intermodel connections in, and go to the Repository Manager tab. If I have a license for the Artifactory interface, I can see that category on the left. One repository connection has already been set up, but I can add more in the usual way by entering my URL and account credentials. In the Connection Manager, I have the SysML model on the left and can open the Artifactory repository on the right. I will expand both sides to show the elements I want to connect. My workflow is to create reference connections from the blocks in SysML, MagicDraw or Cameo System Modeler in this case, to the corresponding artifacts. We select Reference Connection in the center and drag and drop blocks on the left on top of artifacts on the right, or vice versa. We will make several connections. We could also use reference connections to connect packages, repositories, or folders if we desired. Once the connections have been created, we can see them in the Connection Search or Connection Browser tab. We can right-click any of these connections and choose Open Target to directly open the Artifactory web page, where we could download the artifact. We can do the same thing directly from MagicDraw, right-clicking on a block symbol in the diagram and going to Syndea, Open Connected Artifacts. Syndea supports direct reference connections from other repositories. We can make a connection from a Simulink model stored in my local file system, to the Artifactory software package that should be used to run that model. The process is the same, except that we have opened my local file system on the left and dragged the top-level Simulink block onto the SimTool artifact. An analyst can now open the correct Artifactory web page from the connection in the Syndea dashboard. This could be done with the Syndea standalone client, even if the analyst does not have access to MagicDraw or the SysML model. This workflow is not confined to downloadable software packages, where Artifactory is being used to manage data files, documentation, images, or digital models. There may be applications where we want to create, track, query, and visualize connections from anywhere in the total system model. In the next video, we will look at model transform connections for the Syndeia Artifactory interface.